Good morning. This is KELOLAND On The Go with all you need to know in news and weather as you start your Sunday. We also have your Boredom Busters coming up, but first, our top story. 2 people are dead and 5 others seriously hurt following a crash into a house in central Sioux Falls over the weekend. The driver of an SUV lost control and collided with a tree and then the house located at 18th Street and 2nd Avenue in the All Saints neighborhood just after 6 o'clock Saturday morning. Investigators say 7 people, all of them juveniles, were inside the vehicle. Several of them were not wearing seat belts. 2 people died at the scene. The others were taken to the hospital. Police say speed appears to be a factor in the crash. We expect an update on the investigation into this crash during Monday morning's briefing by Sioux Falls Police, which we will carry live here on KELOLAND.com. South Dakota authorities have released the names of 3 people killed in separate crashes in the Black Hills last week. The Highway Patrol says 55-year-old Michael Gambala of Edgemont and 64-year-old Roy Nielsen of Willmar, Minnesota, died last Wednesday when the pickup Gambala was driving rolled south of Edgemont. Neither of them was wearing a seat belt. Meanwhile, 87-year-old Henry Douglas of Reedsville, North Carolina, died last Wednesday in a rollover west of Keystone. Authorities say the SUV Douglas was driving struck an embankment and ended up on its top. Douglas was wearing a seatbelt. A local family is shining a spotlight on the tragic effects of child abuse after hosting a run at Falls Park on Saturday. Henry's run started in 2012, just a few years after Henry Johnson was shaken at his daycare when he was only 6 months old. Now 16-year-old Henry was excited to take part in his annual 5K. Henry's mom is grateful for the outpouring of support.
Are just super thankful that, again, the community comes together and they haven't forgotten Henry's story and they want to prevent this from happening again too. And it just gets me teary. Gets me a little emotional thinking about it. But
around 200 people showed up to support the event and the family. Let's take our first look at the forecast now. Meteorologist Scott Munt at the Storm Center. Good morning, Scott.
Good morning. Very good morning, everybody. We already have rain this morning. That will continue into the afternoon. Periods of heavy rain will be possible. Temperatures will remain cool. A lot of us probably in the 40s to near 50 degrees for afternoon highs. And our rainfall totals, I'm thinking a good ½ inch to an inch in central and the eastern KELOLAND. The amounts do taper off into parts of western, we'll say northern and northwestern South Dakota. I'll have more details on your forecast coming up.
All right, thank you very much, Scott. A local author hosted his final book signing this weekend. Tom Roberts has written 8 Christmas books over the last 2 decades, with all proceeds going to the Children's Home Society of South Dakota. Now Roberts is retiring and was at Crossroads Book and Music Saturday for one final time.
When we launched our first book, we decided we would do it as a mission project to help the kids and families. And that was so successful with the help of so many wonderful friends like Crossroads Book and Music that we continued on. And here we are, 22 years later.
Roberts' Christmas books have sold more than 65,000 copies around the world and raised more than $1.6 million for Children's Home Society. The Elride Shrine Circus wraps up its 3-day run at the Sioux Falls Arena. Show times are at 12:30 and 5 p.m. Tickets to the 3-ring circus are $12 for adults and $3 for children. The Pipestone Senior Citizen Center is serving a Dad's Belgian Waffle fundraiser. Serving time is up until 12:30 p.m. at St. Leo's Catholic Church in Pipestone. The cost is $12, $6 for children, and free for ages 5 and under. Carryouts are also available. There will also be a plant sale and silent auction. Enjoy music by the gospel trio Glory Way. Their concert is at 10 o'clock at First Assembly of God Church in Brookings. The Pettigrew Holman Museum in Sioux Falls has a new exhibit celebrating the cathedral district's 50 years of being on the National Register of Historic Places. The museum is open today from noon to 5. Women, A Century of Change is a traveling exhibit of images taken by National Geographic photographers on display at the Washington Pavilion. You can check out the photos in the Everest Gallery of the Visual Arts Center. The exhibit runs through June. Also at the Pavilion, the Wells Fargo Cinedome and Sweetman Planetarium are featuring Wings Over Water, Magic Globe, and Unseen Universe. Scott?
Good morning, everybody. Here's a look at Featurecast as we go through the morning hours and into the afternoon. We continue to watch the widespread rain Central, eastern, southeastern KELOLAND. Periods of heavy rain cannot be ruled out. Neither a clap of thunder may occur too. And then as we get into tonight, cold enough to give us some snow showers in the northeastern South Dakota, but this won't add up to too much. But don't be too surprised if we do continue with some snow showers mixed in during the morning hours. They'll go away by the afternoon. We'll slowly try to bring in clearing skies. And there is that chance that some may approach an inch of accumulation. Looks like that may happen between Mobridge and Aberdeen. Otherwise, if you do get anything to accumulate, it will quickly go away by the afternoon. But it will remain active with our rain chances just about every other day. So we have one moving through today. We'll do it again Tuesday, Thursday. We'll even throw in Saturday for next weekend, as you do see another chance for rain trying to come in here from the west. And it will add up. We're looking at total rainfall amounts as we go over the next week. That'll be over 2 inches east of Interstate 29. Expect the amounts around 1.5 to 2 inches, some spots even a little more in central, eastern, southeastern South Dakota. And the amounts will not be as high across western or northwestern South Dakota. And keep in mind too that I think a lot of this will probably end up falling today and tonight. Here's our forecast then for today. It will remain cool with cloudy skies, rain, and of course that northeast wind. Hard to warm up with the northeast wind. Expect highs in the 40s and 50s. You can always check the details of the 7-day forecast while you're here online. Have a great day.